Gotta find some ammo.
On my way. Don't mess with us. I'm ready. The last of 'em.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. What else we got? A bit more money. Alright. That's important. That's important. I'm gonna assume that that could be important. There's another stuff over here's. Oh, I like. What happened to your friends?
Here we go. Look at us.
Don't try to run from me. I have a machete and no mercy.
Lying. Scared.
Watch out. Here we go.
Uh-oh. I don't like that I don't see her in there. It probably means she's somewhere in here. Hacking tools. Anything hidden on you guys? Sweet. No? Yep. Oh look, and you guys hid some more stuff in the toilet. That's something. That was totally worth it. Oh. Alright. Move the bar, open the door. Did you find a dead body? Have retrieved the medicine cache. Another one of those. Another extendo sight, which I'm assuming I'll be able to put on my sniper. Stun baton. Alright, so using a lot of these, let's put that up a little bit. We're also using this a lot. We'll call that good. Perks. One additional perk. Let's see here. Nice. Another one of these. Sweet, we're gonna be able to start hacking some stuff. Alright, so this looks like an important room.
Here they come.
Owie. That hurts. Ow, where are they? You done goofed, sir. Stick your face out.
Everyone all right?
Nice. I didn't know she had that ability. Super helpful. Alright, so now we'll be able to get the electric module out of there. Which is crazy. I thought we'd have to go a lot farther than this. There's probably some good stuff in here. Weapon parts. All right.
I've always wanted to poke around in here. Okay, gone quiet.
Be ready.
Wow, great work!
Process performed.
Here we go! Nice one!
Alright, well, as we can see, the new stun baton is awesome for this. Let them try.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before...
This feels like a mix of 3 games I love. Fallout 4, Borderlands, then a tiny bit of BioShock.
A little bit. It kind of has the feeling of all 3 games. It's kind of got the futuristics of BioShock. The Borderlands style animations, and you could definitely see the Fallout in the gameplay.
True.
Alright. Anything useful in here? Alright. Hello. That's right. No thanks to you. You have arc weapons. Explain yourself. You better run. Ha! Alright, let's see here. Unlock door. Exit. Alright, can't do that. Alright. Can't go in there. Which is exactly where I need to go. God dang it. Did he give me an item for this? Base health. Regeneration. Movement speed. Ooh, I have enough to do that. Well, I'm gonna have to go back the way I came anyways. So... oh wait, I think I can just... okay, so I do have to be out here to fast travel. Oh, so it looks like I get to fight one of those. That's... yes. Alright, so from here, I need to run back up into this cave. It's crazy to me how I've just started this game and there's already like a huge difference in just my abilities and weapons since I started. Oh, well that sucks. How am I supposed to hack that thing? I feel so betrayed. That hurt. Alright, let's see here.
If your equipment is in need of repair...
Oh, it's already got an extendo sight on it. Well, that's just fantastical. So then let's put that same mod on. Let's put it on one that we already have. So, before we can go finish this mission for him, we're gonna have to finish up some other missions so we can get... Alright. So, we should go talk to Adelaide. What are these enemies who want to die? Ah.
Here they come!
Nice. First one of those I've been able to kill. Kill a few residents. Anything on any of these guys? Oh, a shovel. That's something. Okay, so I can't go up there. Good to know. Hello.
We're pretty good.
Man, I love this thing. You have nothing. Oh, another trip blade. Alright, I'll take it.
This'll be quick.
Nice kill. Alright. Ooh. Oh, dang it. do.
We did it!
All right. I wish the map was a little more detailed. Oh look, the botanical
Move
labs.
along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Alright, let's see here. Do.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Explains why you're still yammering on it. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor. I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. What is it?
That's not Zoe's place. Is this Zoe's place? Nope. Ah, we'll figure it out later.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you bear an illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green from grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
So before we leave here, which house is theirs? I will say one thing I like about this game is your inventory seems to be a little bit like more useful than it was in previous games, where your inventory only holds such a finite amount of stuff that you really can't make a profit that quickly.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Wow! You put those marauders in the dirt quicker than the masked marketeer. Teach me your ways. Only the most dashing champion of private enterprise ever to don a mask. Until I get my start, that is. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
What's that noise?
Stand and deliver! Say that.
Come on out, chicken shit. What's these? Oh. Yay, free money. Oh. Do. Alright, move your ass, weirdo. Do.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Alright, so... Yeah. My companion has their own perks, fuck 'em. Need to level up the heck. see if I have enough hack for this now. I do, but I don't have the materials. Wah, wah, wah. Once we get in here, I just remembered I should have new perk points as well. Yeah, let's give her some health, because she needs it. Alright, and since everything in here is dead... Redirect power.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
You know, you say that, but I feel like you just screwed us.
Don't mess with us. Down they go.
Yeah, it's gonna happen a lot, lady. Just get used to it. You.
Just two more. What'll happen to... That's the last of them.
Alright. Take what you have. Take what you have. I don't have nearly enough to do that. Alright. You better run. Next one is over.
You're not real.
Who the hell? Okay. Well, maybe we'll see him down here.
Go away, Phantom.
Alright, he's gonna be further down. We'll make a pit stop first.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Owie. Ooh, that hurt.
Here they come. That's the last of them.
Alright.
Over there. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
And the veil dies. Fuck him.
No, 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 just leave me alone. Not real. You're not real.
Ooh.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Important life lesson, kids. Boil your sprats.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experienced brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, now that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Alright. Nice. Nice. So glad we came down here. Those were all really useful items. Wait, this way? Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's switch the U out for you. And then we can switch you. Oh, wait, it's because I'm using that one. 113. Ooh. 131. Yes. Yes. Murder. Ho ho. Oh no, you don't. Alright. Take that. What we got over here? Nice, nice, thank you. Your life was not given in vain. Yours was. Probably yours too. Ta-da! Power is undone. Go over here and push whatever button this is.
Celeste,
Alright, that's the power.
I'll show you what the vitals. All I know is that it's
Turn in medicine. Where is this room this dude was talking about? It's gonna be down by him and I just missed it. Room just across from here.
What's eating you?
I wanted to ask you something.
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Forgot what you were gonna...
Yeah, no. Oh, wait, you know what? I bet you if I did this one, it would show me where to go. Up here, over here. No. Does this do it? No. I don't understand. How doth one do this? So the power's all on to another spot. No. No. This? Yes. That's not it. Now I'm sad. But we can't be hurt by the steam anymore. Engineer kit. One more. Lame. I didn't need those legs anyways. Just gotta find something kind of control roomy, I guess. This looks kind of control roomy. Aha! Let's just repair logs. Higgins. Another one of these. Oh, there's one. Alright, well, this feels kind of control roomy. Maybe it's up here. Nope. This is just more of this shit. This one, maybe? Yes! Modify behavior. Alright. That would put me down to just 2 of them, but I can't get back to that place I was going to, so this is fine. Shock cannon. Ooh. Here's shock cannon. You look shock cannony. Oh. He's big gun. Oh. That's so frustrating.
Once we do this, there's... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright, redirect power. Well, we've made the choice. We'll see soon here if we chose correctly. I'm hoping that by believing in our partner, we made the right choice. Well, guess we'll see how this goes. Do I have enough to do this yet? I do! Alright. I get the feeling we might be in for a shootout. What the hell? I don't know what that thing ate, but it was something big. Alright, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
She's definitely insane.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops. My son worked in that camp. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in a cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
You know what you did, Thomas.
Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. Guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to
Those are good.
I know the... No kidding! Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Ed... You know where to find me.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Used to say I could keep marauders from slipping in. I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Topson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, big... Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Let's see what we can get done. Hopefully, if we can talk him into stepping down without a fight, we'll be able to just get this all done with and be done with our first planet. let's see. That's right, he's in here. You know that's kind of creepy, right? Alright, cool.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Go ahead. It is my... I wish you wouldn't say... Yes, as a... When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what... We are all part of the space... I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to times change.
Let me ask you something else.
Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor. Begging your pardon. Word up to me, friend. But oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palates. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and... I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canine. I just hope Adelaide and her... I must. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on. Go ahead. Can we not? If I had enough medicine... Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Modern science I believe... Go ahead.
You can handle this. You just killed him. Mr. Thompson. Reed Thompson, you know, my boss? I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you. You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
Okay, so apparently my new gun just turns people to ash. It's useful. Let's see what we got here. Thank you.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me. That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, selling mechanical computers. The contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
That was the harshest friend zone I have ever heard.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think of. So... Oh, that's what I do. Feel tired, it's enough. There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero-G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero-G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Well, sadly we had to kill him.
What happened? Pratt fell into a transformer again?
Any luck finding one of those manuals? What's on your mind? Couple months. We all left it. I mean,
You aren't incompetent.
you could stay.
Alright, I guess I can't talk to them anymore, so...
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, shut up, you shit.
You have a peculiar comfort with violence. Killing off my garden, gunning down Reed Thompson. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what You're vexed. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves all... I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Gotta consider...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back where the hell we came from. There it is.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive mark? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain, I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Alright, Pavarti. Let's go meet our ship.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Which will probably happen on the next planet.
Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Do. Ta-da!
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Yes, yes. Off for more murder.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Alright, and we continue on our journey.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, Don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Captain's quarters. Yes. Alright, so we can start storing some stuff in here. Put extra weapons in here. Throw this in there. One of those, one of these. Ooh. Put that in there. Well, Reed's dead. We have his head. I have a fancy box to sleep in. Isn't that nice? What are you? Okay, I have to ask her about the same unit. Oh geez, I just robbed Bavardi. Well. Thanks for the loot. Piece of shit.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning cell. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Sweet.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Why was the chemist sad? because all her beakers are gone.
Ha!
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Sweet.
See you soon, Captain.
Alright, let's see. Find an acid steeper.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Alrighty.
Can we chat? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
I'll lock up behind you.
Captain.
That's not the point. This hat was just knocked out.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Alright, so let's start out.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was Rizzo's Crippleberry
Excuse me.
Go back to Byzantium, Nico.
Have you seen this man? Remote operator spectacular morning terrorist Phineas Bell. Report any sightings to your local
Those XF-411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
in person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know
I'm
before you go
glad you
charging
like
off.
your new game.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for
I love it,
miscreants.
and thank you again, babe.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Alright, skills. It sounds like on this one, we're going to need engineering like crazy, so let's just put it all in there. Hopefully that works out.
LOL Merry Christmas, emoji Christmas tree.
I still love the way it reads out emojis. Journal. Alright, so... Do. Screw you, Adbot. I don't care. Okay, so she's... Ah, look! It's the Moon Man, who apparently I can kill and steal his face.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make it.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alright, another new mission. And I heard another one right there I could probably start, but yeah, I have enough. I'll get it later.
Have you seen this man?
So this is the Fallout people, right?
To the capture of wanted terrorists beneath Wells. Report any sightings to the local board.
I don't remember if it's made by the same people as Fallout. But it is very similar. Plays very much the same.
Lieutenant Red, are you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Alright, well.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Intense
Right, sir.
mutton
Just the
chops.
parts. We'll be in and out.
Yes, very much
Won't
so.
even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she?
We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that. Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Yay! Up the stairs.
This is out from the pipes.
Do.
Yule's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
All I needed to be was huge and intimidating. Mind if I steal your shit? Yeah, they'd probably mind. I don't feel like a shootout right now. I wish there was more information on these pictures in the bumps here on the load screens. It's kind of cool to see them all taken apart like that. I wish I knew more about them. Alright, madam.
You've
I brought your
returned,
stuff.
And in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight manticore infestation.
Okay, well.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
She's so formal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Time to pull out the whooping stick.
Nice one!
Where are you? I I know you're here. Ah, I see. You're up here. Okay.
Captain, look out!
Well, that, wow. Super effective. Okay, keeping this thing around. Through here.
Security patrol.
Anything else you'd like to say, sir? I didn't think so.
Sweeping the area.
Who else would like to get zapped, huh? You should probably come down here, genius. Don't worry, I got your back. Do. Okay, maybe get out of the way. Ooh, wait. Stuff. Okay, now we go kill other stuff. Oh. Buttons. Shiny stuff. Get in, bitch, we're going shopping.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Nice.
You really saved our butt. You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
This is why you don't smoke weed and run comms, people.
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind
Have
if I
you seen
borrow
the
that
8-bit
manual when you're
arcade
done
in
with it,
Gaw
Captain.
yet?
I could do with some leisure reading.
I have.
Oh, and I'll need you
Spencer
to
has
retrieve
it.
a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Alright. So, which one's this? Udam Bedford. Oh, I see.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
He looks like a Confederate.
Yeah, a little bit.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Deaf a Southern boy.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? What? I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells. But you... It's always like this with you tramp freighter captains.
Oh, Captain, be nice.
Oh, fine.
Yes, please do. I have a fragile constitution, I'll have you know. And this runaround is like to give me a cold.
On second thought, maybe you should be mean to him just the littlest bit.
Well, once you've tired of your jokes, you know where to find me.
Let's see here. So, let us level this shit up a little bit more, eh? Yes, excellent. Maybe now we can steal some stuffs.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits. Yeah, what's the opportunity?
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Okay. By passions, yes. Más importante. These. Más importante. Ho ho ho. Alright, well sadly, she does not have the item I'm looking for. But I do want to come buy that off you someday. Who? What? What was just in my face? Who wants to fight? Keep doing that. Alright. Quests. Yes. So much theft will be happening now. Owie. We need somebody. The Lost Hope. Welcome. Drink if you... No. We don't need the bar. Bell shells. Oh.
You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we have a plasma rifle. Nice, needed. Grenade launcher. Only 141 DPS. Bolter pistol. Already have one. Shock cannon. Already have one. Automag pistol. 180. Yoink. There we go, everything's fixed. Alright, so do not need these. No. No. No es Saltuna. Energy cell. Natural health regeneration. Natural health regeneration. We have way too many of those. You can stay. Sell one of you. Frozen dinners. Gone. Adreno. Apparently is addictive. Bread noodles. Natural health regeneration. Do. Rating. You know what, all these drugs we're just gonna sell. We're not gonna do drugs in here. Heavy ammo. Another one of these. Rebuilt mining gear. Don't need chew. Don't need that. Nope. 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 No. Oh. Fancy. Just gonna keep those because they look like they're important. Alrighty. I believe we are ready.
Might be useless.
Hello, butthole.
Hey, you got a second? Hey,
You the
we don't
butthole.
know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when
I
you passed
never
me by.
left.
I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for
I
some
didn't
crew,
think you did.
So I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. It's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Well, he won't like me.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man.
LOL a
Motto
resume to
is,
join a
it's a
gang.
work in progress. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting.
I say we keep him, everybody.
Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Alright. Everybody on the ship. Get your butts on the ship or we're leaving you behind. Get it? Butts. Behinds. Fronts.
line is tighter than work.
You know what? Alright, bitch, I will slap you. I don't need your attitude. Alright, so we are going to go to this shiny thing.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Alright, so we are going to take our new gunner. Oh, apparently we can take them both. Alright, cool. Hot shit. Babe, if you can, you should get in the party. Unless you're still out at Christmas. Then everybody could hear your wonderful comments to themselves.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. Never thought I'd see the light. I'd look up at night, but...
I only ever seen this asteroid on the pages of thrilling space adventures.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, sweet mother of shit. Well.
Let's take him down! No good, boss! Fire those weapons!
Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, you little shit. Try it again. Ah. Alright, well. Let's continue from where we left off, and we will have to switch weapons. Alright, so you, not useful, not useful, auto mag, and you, yes, yes.
The loading screens are cute.
Cute? They're satanic looking evil monsters. What? Got issues.
Okay, and the art style is cute. I like it.
Alright.
Ord had an asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him?
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
Well, that was a dirty trick. Let's try this again. This time, we'll watch out for the dirty little space droid. Alright. So, this time, we're going to swap you for you, and you.
Ord had an asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
Let's stay up here and see if we can. We can't. But where is this little bot? Hunter, Ravage. Oh, we got lucky this time. Alright, doofus, get up. Now, where are you, you shithead of a bot? I know you're here. I will find you. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's, Planet Maker Upper? Terraformer. That's the word.
Seems pointless, though. Gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons.
Everybody's hurt! Ah!
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Alright, I'll attempt not to feel the need to kill you. Smart mouth shit. No more pistols. Not gonna be carrying any more of those. We have enough. Hello, heaps of people that used to be people. Not anymore. How do you feel? Alright, and we'll figure out what else we need to do here later. Alright, everyone back on the ship. Let's go before I decide you're worthless and kill you.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
We're headed up your own ass, alright?
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. I'll lock up.
Oh, up to 2 companions, okay.
Behind you.
Medical bay.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Yay. Waste disposal. Not interested. Oh, gone, lady. Where did you go? There you are.
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
Alright. You. Apparently I do need you. Come with me. Come with me if you want to kill. What is this?
Hey, can we rent an upstairs room?
No. Yeah. You guys don't have... Okay, so nobody has healing. You shits. Medical bay. Hey, Doc.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with? A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
There it is. No, that's not it either. Nasal stimulant. Well, poop. None of these people have it. Oh, hello. Well, thank you, sir.
I joined the party, but you aren't in it.
What party are you in? Let us see if we can get you into the party. Ta-da! You're in the party. Silence, heathen. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's always going to be a delay. That just means you're not sharing your voice, which you should. It's like clan requirement number 1. I want to walk you through how to do it. Oh good, you know how to do it. I love you. To all of you in the chat who do not know, this is my girlfriend, the one who bought the game. Yay! Everybody say thank you so we get to watch this game. Yay!
You're welcome. Okay, I allowed share.
That's good. Alright, Sniper, you are
Oh
gone.
god, I sound like a 5-year-old. I hate this.
Wahaha.
Great.
Alright, you should turn off the stream in the background so we don't hear a double.
Oh, what do you think I'm doing?
You know what? Don't get snippy with me.
Piece of shit.
You look here, piece of shit.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stop watching the stream. Oh, you've got 5 viewers.
I know. Super happy.
Okay, not including me, because now I'm not watching, so now you only have 4.
Oh no.
It seems narcissistic to watch myself.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Alright, so... distress signal. View the distress signal on your ship. You can shut up and tell me what I'm supposed to do. Thank you. The unemployed.
No, it's funny though. So the first chat that I joined, it said Smoking Tylee Bub's party, but it was just Spencer. So
He's been in the same party I left him in since last night.
Oh, but like I wrote it in, and I was like, what's up, fuck mother? How shit? And I was just like, oh god, it's Spencer. But he didn't answer, so I just like quietly left the party. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, he's not home. He's at his girlfriend's house.
Oh, so I'm just talking nothing.
Mm-hmm. If it makes you feel better, I did the same shit.
Okay, Goku is playing Tekken. Dark Knight is playing Destiny. You're in Outer Worlds. Blaze is in Fortnite. Bartha, Big John, Chaos, Fed, Joseph. Nobody's playing. And I don't have the game. I got you. So, I can't play with you.
Even if you did, I'm pretty sure this is one player.
Huh? What's up?
Me?
No, Jordan said something and he's giggling to himself, but I don't know what he said.
He said you're gay.
Oh, probably, yeah. He definitely called me a faggot. Spit in my face. Oh, GTA. They said something about pizza, and I was like, fuck you mean pizza?
I got your pizza.
I ate pizza yesterday.
Nice going, dork.
You and Katie judged my pizza order. Hey, do you want me to start God of War without you?
I don't care. Play it if you want.
No, because I know you wanted to watch the opening.
No, I just want to be able to play that game. I want to try it when I'm there.
No, I've been waiting because TJ wants to play God of War.
Yeah, no, you can play it without me. I just want to be able to play it at some point.
No, I wanted to start it with you. That's why I haven't done Horizon.
Shit.
I haven't even.
You can do Horizon. I've already played Horizon.
Okay.
I own
I have
Horizon.
2 of the DLCs, and I just haven't started them because I'm
What
trying to wait
DLCs?
Horizon and freaking God of War. It was all DLC.
Oh. Aren't you fancy?
I'm fancy, huh? Shit, I kind of want to play Dauntless, but I also kind of don't. Kind of want to play Realm. I have so much to do on Destiny, though.
Yeah, you do, especially with the new update that just came out 3 days ago. Which you are now 3 days behind on.
Don't throw shade, okay? I've been busy.
Shade has been thrown.
I've been busy. Listen here, you freaking holiday. That's all I have to say about that.
Yes, Anton Craig.
Is this too loud? Should I turn it down?
I'm not hearing it right now, but if I start hearing it, I'll let you know.
Okay. So what's your favorite part of your new game so far?
All of it.
All of it? You've already done like submissions and stuff?
You've been watching.
Some of it. I haven't really seen gameplay. You've been walking around talking to people.
That's part of the gameplay. It's that and shooting stuff. That's the game. Walk around, talk to people.
You're shooting at?
All kinds of stuff. People, crazy looking animals.
So what's even the premise of that? Because it really does look a lot like Fallout.
So, you're a person off of a ship called the Hope. The Hope has like all of Earth's brightest scientists and geniuses and all that were to be sent out to these outer planets, hence the name Outer Worlds, to try to fix things and get everything back in order. But these companies have taken over out here and they're kind of just running everything into the ground as long as they can make a quick buck. That's so far what I've gathered.
Okay. So yeah, like Fallout. Fucking splicers and shit. I'm just kidding. It's not even. That's fucking. Is that Fallout? Am I thinking of the right thing or am I on crack? But I mean, obviously, since we're playing, you notice that I bailed on Santa Pictures.
Oh. I didn't know that, but good to know.
They already left. So yeah, I decided I wasn't coming.
You gay.
No, Santa's evil.
No, you just gay.
Okay, Scarlet Keep campaign on the moon. Can I do that one by myself?
Yeah, well, I mean, I ran all of Scarlet Keep myself.
Okay, but you're Sweat.
And?
Or I could do Dread Purification.
You know what? Let me end the stream here. We've been streaming long enough. To all of the viewers, thank you. I will probably stream this game again tomorrow. Starting at, let's say 10 o'clock Mountain Time. So whatever that would be for you guys, the stream will probably be up and running. Make sure to come back and have another look at this game.
Sorry for that.
No, you're good.